Hello viewers, welcome to class 10 ICSC board Foundation Mathematics by R.S. Agrawal, Goel Brothers Publications. We are with chapter Measures of Central Tendency and we are seeing mean. This is episode 9.4. In this episode we are going to solve sum to find out mean by shortcut method and step deviation method. So first of all, let us work it out with the shortcut method. We are going to solve one sum which was asked in 2009. So it is in a form of an example. Calculate the mean of the following distribution using shortcut method. Class interval 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75 and 75 to 80, and the corresponding frequencies are 5, 8, 30, 25, 14, 12 and 6. So this will be the presentation of the question in your question paper, and this is how you are going to work it out. So here you are going to work it out like this. So you are going to write the answer, and first of all you will write the class interval. So you will write Ci. Here you will write frequency, that is your Fi. Now as I told you in the previous episode that you require to mention the formula on your right hand side somewhere, so that it becomes easy to know what columns you require. So x bar is equal to, you require an assume mean, so it is a shortcut method, is a assume mean method, plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. So now here you require di. So first of all we will require to find out class marks, because class interval is given 45 to 50. So we require to find out class marks. After class marks are found, you require to find out di, which is equal to xi minus a. Okay, so let us write down class interval. So here class interval 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 75, 70 to 75, and the last one 75 to 80. Let us write the corresponding frequency for that one. So here 5, 8, 30, 25, 14, 12 and 6. Class mark, that is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So 45 plus 50, that is going to give you 45 plus 50, that is going to give you 95. So 95 divided by 2, you will be having 47.5, 47.5, then 50 plus 55 divided by 2, that is 52.5. Distance is 5, so keep on, that is class length is 5, keep on adding 5 in each of the class marks. So 57.5, 62.5, 67.5, then 72.5 and 77.5. We have to add the frequencies, so we get total number of frequencies. So here I am writing sigma fi. So if we add 5 plus 8, 8 plus 30, 30 plus 25, 25 plus 14, 14 plus 12, 12 plus 6, you get equal to 100. We still require to find out di. Di is equal to xi minus a. What is xi? These are the values of xi. A means assume mean. We have to find out assume mean. Here we are going to take assume mean. As I told you in the previous episode that if you are having odd numbers, then we'll take the middle one. So how many observations are there? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 groups, the group is formed. So in this 7 group we are going to take the middle one, and the middle one is which one? Middle one is which one? This one is the middle one. This will be my what? This will be my A. So 62.5 is my A. So now xi means this values, A means 62.5. So now this becomes 62.5 minus 62.5, it becomes 0. So here, if you xi, if you add 57.5 minus 57, see once again, 57.5 is xi minus 62.5. So that will be giving you what? Minus 5. This is going to give you minus 10, and this is going to give minus 15. Here it will be 5, here it will be 10, and here it will be 15. Now one more thing you require, one more column you require, and that is what? Fi di. So this will be what? Sigma Fi di. So you have to write here Fi di. So now 5 multiplied by minus 15, that is minus 75. 8 multiplied by minus 10, that is minus 18. 30 multiplied by minus 5, minus 150. 25 multiplied by 0 is 0. 14 5s are 70. 10 12s are 120. And 15 6s are 90. If you add all these things, if you add, then you get what? You get minus 25. So you got the value. Place the value in the formula. So what is the value of A? You have chosen 62.5 plus what is the value of sigma Fi di? That is minus 25. Always write in bracket, so that plus minus it becomes minus. And Fi is how much? 100. So now 62.5 plus bracket minus 0.25. That means 62.5 minus 0.25. How much it comes up to? It comes up to 62.25. So here my x bar, or you can say mean, is what? 62.25 is my mean. So I hope you understood this sum. It is pretty simple. If you do this sum 2 to 3 times, then it becomes very easy, so that you will not have any sort of a mistake in the formula. Let us move on to the next example number 2. So we'll go and solve example number 2. So let us move on to the example number 2. Calculate the mean of the following distribution using a shortcut method. This sum was asked in 2014. So these are the things that is given to you, the presentation in the question paper. Marks 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, and 71 to 80. And the corresponding number of students are 2, 6, 10, 12, 9, 7 and 4. So first of all, we are going to write answer in our answer paper, and then we'll write down the class interval. So Ci, and then we'll write down number of students, that is our frequency. Ci is given, that means you have to find out class marks, Xi. Then you have to find out the assume mean, because it's a shortcut method. Then you require to find out Di is equal to Xi minus A, and then Fi Di. So let us work it out. So first of all, we'll write down the class interval. 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, and 71 to 80. What are the frequencies there? 2, 6, 10, 12, 9, 7 and 4. You have to find out Xi. Xi means what? Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So 11 plus 20. So it will give you a value. 11 plus 20 will give you a value. So let us find out what. So 11 plus 20 is what? That is 31. and 31 divided by 2, that will give you what? 15.5. So 15.5 is my, so here 15.5. Now what is the difference between them? Difference between them is 9. But if you see, it is not a continuous one. So here, what is it? 20. Here it is 21. So even if you add, you are not going to get the answer correctly. So you have to do it specially for each and every class. So here 21 plus 30, that is what? 51. 51 divided by 2. So it will be what? 25.5. So here you get what? 25.5. Then afterwards you can work it out. 35.5. Then 45.5. 55.5. 65.5. And 75.5. So these are my class mark. So if you are trying to work it out with the help of the addition of the class length, then it is not going to get the answer. The reason for that one, that there is no continuous frequency. In order to make a continuous frequency, we have to go like this: 10.5 minus 20.5, 20.5 not minus, dash 10.5 dash 20.5. Actually what I was going to say is that from 11 we have to subtract minus 5, and in 20, in the upper limit, you have to add 0.5. From 21 subtract 0.5, you get 20.5, and here 30.5. So here 30.5, and here 40.5. Here 40.5, and here 50.5. Here 50. So likewise we can go, but this I made it very simple. 15.5 is the class mark for a group 11 to 20. 25.5 is a class mark for a group 21 to 30. So no need to worry about it. So now just count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can take the middle one. So which is the middle one? This one is the middle one. So 45.5 is my A. So this becomes 0. So now if you say 35.5 minus 45.5, so you will get minus 10. Here you get what? Minus 20. Here you get what? Minus 30. Here 10, 20 and 30. Now this one multiply with this one, that is FIDI. So you get minus 60, minus 120, minus 100. Then this is 0. This one is 90, 140 and 120. Let us add first of all here and this one. This is my what? Sigma Fi. So here 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 9 plus 7 plus 4. You get how much? You get 50. And if you add all these things, you get what? Sigma Fi Di is how much? 70. So you got the values that you require. So this is the column that you always have to make for doing the rough work. And here we write down the formula. So x bar is equal to what? A plus sigma Fi Di upon sigma Fi. Here what is A? A is assuming. How much you have assumed? 45.5 plus, that is how much it is coming? Fi Di, sigma Fi Di 70 upon 50. So 70 upon 50. So in order to make it decimal form, I am going to multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So what I will get? I will be getting 45.5 plus 140 upon 100. So that is going to fetch me 45.5 plus 1.40. Now if I add, I will get my x bar. So x bar is equal to what? 46.90 is my answer. Okay, let us move on to example number 3, and this example we are going to solve with the help of 1 minute. Yes, with the help of step deviation method. So we are going to solve this example with the help of step deviation method. So this is the question that is been provided to you in the question paper, and your answer begins like this. So first of all, class interval. And what else you require? What is given here? Number of bulbs. That means frequency, but if you see 7, 21, this is all your cumulative frequency. So from the cumulative frequency you have to find out Fi, and from class interval you have to find out Xi. Then what else you require? You require Ui is equal to Xi minus A upon C, that is your class length. And then finally you have to multiply Fi with Ui. So first of all, class interval. What is class interval? Less than 50. So less than 50 means what? 0 to 50. Less than 100 means what? Between 50 and 100. Less than 150 means what? Between 100 and 150. Less than 200 means what? 150 and 200. Less than 250 means what? 200 and 250. And 300 means what? Less than 300 means what? That is 250 and 300. So this is your class interval. Now cumulative frequency is given to you as 7, 21, 52, 79, 91 and 100. So here Fi you have to find out. So 7 remains as it is. 21 minus 7, that is going to be 14. 52 minus 21, that is going to be 31. 79 minus 52, that is 27. 91 minus 79, that is 12. And 100 minus 9, 100 minus 91, that is 9. So here sigma Fi is equal to 100, because your cumulative frequency, the last is 100, so it is 100. Now Xi means class marks. Class marks is what? Class marks is the addition of lower limit and upper limit divided by 2. So 0 plus 50 divided by 2, 25. Then if you keep on adding 50, you will be getting, because the range class length is 50. So here 75, here 125, here 175, here 225, and the last one is 275. Now you have to find out the assumed mean. So we can take assumed mean according to the highest frequencies or to the total number of groups. If the number of groups are odd, then we'll take the middle one. But if the number of groups are even, so now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6 means even. So we'll choose the highest frequency. Highest frequency is what? 31. Highest frequency is what? 31. So next to 31 is 125. So 125 is our assumed mean. 125 is our assumed mean. Now corresponding to that one, Ui. So here it will be what? 125 minus 125 upon 50, that is going to give me what? 0. Now here 75 minus 125 upon 50, that is going to give me what? Minus 1. Now 25 minus 125 upon 50, that is going to give me what? Minus 2. Here it will be in positive. Now multiply Fi and Ui. So here you will be having minus 14. Here you will be having minus 14. 31 into 0 is 0. 27 ones are 27. 12 twos are 24. And 9 threes are 27. If you add sigma Fi Ui, you will be getting what? 50. Then afterwards you have to replace it in the formula. And what is the formula for step deviation? X bar is equal to A plus class length C multiply by sigma Fi Ui upon sigma Fi. right? So now if you see here, class length is 50, assuming we have taken as 125. So 125 plus 50 multiply by addition of those FIUI, we get 50, and the summation of all the frequencies, that is 100. So you get 125 plus 2500 upon 100. So 0 cancel, 0 cancel. So what you are having here? 125 plus 25. That is how much? 150. So how many days? Your answer is 150 is our mean x bar. So x and x bar. I hope you understood this one. If you have any doubts or any questions, please let me know in the comment box. Thanks very much, guys, and thanks for your patience. I'll see you in the next episode.